Hi there, welcome back to Pokemon Scarlet. Today we're going to be taking on the 7-star Serperior Tera Raid. It's a grass Tera, which is great, and we're going to be using an unaware Skeleturge to make it happen. I've got the Skeleturge here, but I haven't built it yet, so we're going to get into that in just a little bit. If we go over and take a look at what the Serperior Raid is going to look like, this is from game8.co. This is the Serperior's move set. It's going to have Leaf Storm, Gastro Acid actually to get rid of our Pokemon's abilities. So that's going to be an issue for our unaware Skeleturge, but we're going to have a way around that luckily. And then it also knows Dragon Pulse and Iron Tail. And then throughout the raid, it's also going to be using Sweet Scent, Breaking Swipe, and Glare. So here's a little bit of its behavior. As you can see, it opens up with Sweet Scent. That's going to lower our Pokemon's evasion, so it's going to make its moves more likely to hit. Then it's going to put up its shield at 75% health. It's going to reset our stats at 85% time. It's going to take some of our Terra Orb charge at 75% time as well. 65% health. It's going to reset our stats again, and then at 40% health, it's actually going to paralyze with the move Glare. So this Serperior has its hidden ability Contrary, which we learned from the last video that I did. If you saw it, the Incineroar video, we used a Contrary Malamar, in fact, to beat that Incineroar. Now this Serperior actually is going to be taking advantage of that ability itself. And basically, Leaf Storm, when you use it, ordinarily lowers your special attack stat, but with Contrary, Serperior is going to be able to increase its special attack stat every single time it uses Leaf Storm, which is a pretty gnarly combo. So the Pokemon that we're going to be using to beat this Serperior, Game8 has actually posted this video here by a Japanese creator of them soloing the raid with this Skeleturge already. So definitely, check out this video on Game8, or that at least Game8 has shared for I think the original idea. And I think you could have success with a range of unaware Pokemon. They've got some other candidates here, Galarian Slowking, for instance, and then a handful of other Pokemon. Not a giant roster of Pokemon here that people have found success with, but this is like day one of the raid being available. So I'm sure by like, if you don't get to this raid until next weekend, it's a second weekend of being available. I'm sure there will be some other strategies, probably even more successful than this Skeleturge, but I think this unaware Skeleturge is going to be very successful. So it's going to be a modest Terra Fire Skeleturge, 252 HP EVs, 252 attack for special defense with the moves Protect, Torch Song for healing. Actually, does Torch Song heal, or does that boost? I forget actually. We'll get it. It might heal. I don't remember. Sunny Day for extra damage with the sun, and then Slack Off to heal as well. I actually forget if Torch Song boosts. Hang on, we have it in the game. We can check on this Skeleturge already. I can never remember if Torch Song... Okay, I thought that Torch Song healed every time it did damage. That is not the case. Torch Song boosts your own special attack stat every time you do damage. So it's important that we have Slack Off as a move for healing, because it's just going to heal more than the heal Cheer is going to heal. So Skeleturge's hidden ability is unaware, so it's basically going to ignore the stat increases that Serperior gets from using all the Leaf Storms. And then to protect its unaware ability from Gastro Acid, which is a move that when used on a Pokemon removes that Pokemon's ability completely, the held item ability shield will allow our Skeleturge to not lose its unaware ability, because that would be catastrophic, and it would definitely go down to a +6 Leaf Storm if Gastro Acid was used. So this is the set for Skeleturge for Skeleturge here. Pardon me. Seems relatively straightforward, but we just need to get it prepared, basically, which we can do. So Max out its HP, special attack, 4 in special defense with the moves Protect, Torch Song, Sunny Day, and Slack Off. We can make that happen. So I showed in the last video kind of my process for how I go about preparing for a 7-star raid. I'm gonna basically go through the same steps this time, just like explain way less. I'm basically just gonna do everything that I would ordinarily do as fast as I would ordinarily do it without explaining every little thing. And I guess if you'll still kind of get the same steps out of this video, I think, just with, way less explanation. So if you just kind of want to like follow along as I do everything, then you can do that. But I think it's also just fun to kind of share how these 7-star raids go, just to see how we do, how this Skeleturge does. Maybe like if it's not as successful, maybe it does even better than we expect it to do. I think it'll be fine. I don't know that it'll necessarily get through this raid like especially quickly, but we'll see. So we're also increasing special defense, so I can just do 6 into that. And so now if we check our Skeleturge after using all those vitamins and feathers, our Skeleturge is now fully EV trained. So now we can, it's already modest actually, I should mention, so I don't need to use a mint on it to change its nature to modest. We can change its moves here for sure. So we want Torch Song, Protect, Sunny Day, and Slack Off. Can I remember any of those? Protect, Sunny Day, Slack Off? No, okay. Can I use TMs for any of those? Sorted by name, please. Protect, Sunny Day. Yes. Protect and Slack Off. Slack Off might actually be a level up move that it just hasn't gotten to yet, because I'm not seeing Slack Off here in the TM list. So now we can level our Skeleturge. Oh, we also need to change its ability with an ability patch to Unaware, because it currently has Blaze, which is just its regular ability. So we're going to change that with an ability patch on Skeleturge. That's going to change its ability to Unaware, and then I'm going to sort by type, and we're going to use a bunch of XP Candy L's, 96, sure. And that's a level 100 Skeleturge. So now we go to remember moves, and Slack Off should hopefully be in here. It's not. It's not in here. Is Slack Off an egg move then? For Skeleturge? Now this is something I didn't show in the last video. Cerebi, Skeleturge, egg moves. Egg move. Slack Off is an egg move. Okay, so here is how you can get an egg move on a Pokemon that already exists. We're gonna search. You can search by move, which is very handy. And we're gonna search for any Pokemon in our boxes that has the move Slack Off. We have none. I'm gonna have to do a cut and come back to you. Give me just a sec. Alrighty, I grabbed this Slowbro here from Pokemon Home, and it has the move Slack Off on it. So here is how you can get an egg move, like I said, on a Pokemon that already exists. You need to get the held item, the Mirror Herb, which should be in my bag here somewhere. There it is. We're also going to need this ability shield later for our Skeleturge. So you can give the Mirror Herb to the Pokemon that you want to learn the egg move, and then make sure as well you delete and make space for whatever move. So we want Torch Song, we want Sunny Day, we want Protect. We'll get rid of Yawn. So now Skeleturge has an available move slot. So now what we can do is actually have a picnic. Let's see. Sometimes it does a thing where like the picnic table like doesn't show up, which is super cool. And then you can just pack up and leave once you're done with the picnic. And now when we check Skeleturge's moves, now it has slack off. It's as easy as that. And then you can put away the mirror herb so it's not accidentally used by anything. And then we can go back into our bag and go, actually I can sort by name here and give it the ability shield that way. That's faster. And one other thing we can do is we can max out Skeleturge's IVs. So let's go up to Montenevera to do that. And then we can talk to this guy here next to the Abomasnow. Give him some bottle caps. And hyper train our Skeleturge here. I'm just going to use regular bottle caps instead of a gold bottle cap. Great. And now, let me actually double check Skeleturge's Terra type. It is already Terra Fire, which is great. So I think we're all set, and we can go battle this Serperior, which is great. Before we do, let's just double check what the strategy is for this here Skeleturge. Unaware will protect you from Serperior's +6 special attack Leaf Storms. Great. Protect when Serperior disables your ability. I thought that's what the ability shield was for. Ability shield is there to protect you from Gaster Acid. Oh. And Torch Song will incrementally boost your damage. Yes, indeed. And then we can use Sunny Day, I guess, to also boost our fire damage. Okay, so I guess we need to pay attention when the Serperior disables our ability. We just need to use Protect, and then we'll be fine. And that's it. It's kind of a straightforward strategy for this, but let's see how we do. All right, let me save before we get in there, and let's see how we do. I think that's the only thing really, is just kind of, oh, using PP ups on Torch Song might have been good. Torch Song only has 10 PP, and it's our only damaging move. Could be tricky. could be tricky. Might have wanted to use some PP ups on that, but let's see. Maybe we don't need to. I don't know. We might need to. Okay, so the Serperior opens with Sweet Scent to lower our evasion. So cool. So maybe we can open with Sunny Day? I think the Arboliva is actually going to hurt us. Okay, sick. That was a free turn, basically. Now, it is going to reset our stats a couple of times, unfortunately. We're doing pretty good damage, and we're not even terastallized yet. But again, I really just need to pay attention. We're also going after the Serperior, so I think next turn we probably want to slack off, huh? Unless we want to protect. I guess if it's gonna get rid of our ability here. Nullified stats and abilities. Okay, so now we want to protect for sure. Lowered our attack, that's fine. It has a lot of shield. It has a ton of shield, actually. Okay, so that was the turn that our ability was nullified. Stole some Terra Orb, that's fine. Our Terra Orb's actually good to go. We did the 3 hits kinda while we still could. Okay, so we can slack off to heal here. We might need to do that one more time. Oh, actually our Terra's gone again, so maybe not. We need to slack off next turn, I think. We might have to go between Torch Song and slack off here for a little while. This is spooky. I would like it to use Gastro Acid so we can get a free turn. Also, if it crits Leaf Storm, we're in bad shape. I think I'm probably going to run out of Torch Song, too. I don't know, man. We'll see. But maybe after we Terrastalize and if we can get Torch Song to +6, but I think Serperior might reset our stats again at some point. We're hanging in there. That did not do much, though. I think we might need to do this again, and I might need to use a PP up on Torch Song. And by 1, I mean like 3 to, you know, max out. Yeah, that's not great. I think I need to. I mean, we lost our Terra, so that's not good. I might have done things a little out of order, but I don't know that this is as free as it might seem to be. We'll try again. All right, let me use some PP ups on Torch Song. This will bring it up from 10 to 16, which those 6 extra moves I think are going to be important. And then we'll try again. Is there anything else that I can change? I don't think so. I think I've done everything else that I can do. So let's just go again. I might not Sunny Day at the beginning. I might just like use Torch Song 3 times and then Terrastalize when I'm able to before it takes the Terra charge. And Terrastalizing early is a little spooky because then if we do get knocked out by just like a crit Leaf Storm or something weird, then there goes our Terra, but I think I need to play assuming I'm just not going to get knocked out. We don't have Arboliva anymore though, so I think Leaf Storm should do less damage with the grassy terrain gone. Ooh. Light screen from the belly bolt is actually huge. That's very handy. I don't know if you like need the belly bolt to do that, but it certainly helps. So okay, before its shield goes up, let's try to get off a Terrifier Torch Song at +3 for some early damage. I feel like this should do okay. I'm hoping the Serperior doesn't reset our stats here or set up its shield just yet. Went for Gastro Acid, which isn't going to do anything, so that's a free turn. So I think my mistake last time was actually opening with Sunny Day. I don't think I needed to do that. So here, it's probably going to set up its shield and also reset our stats. But we got some decent early damage in, I suppose. Okay, so there, it's frozen. I don't think that does anything for us, actually. I think we need to protect because I think we no longer have Unaware. But it is frozen, so maybe I'm mistaken. I didn't know that these guys could be frozen, to be honest with you. It still went for Breaking Swipe. Okay. Well, let me heal. This should bring us pretty close to back to full. Leaf Storm doesn't do much, which is great. I don't know if Belly Bolt's light screen is still up, but I think that's helping. And also I think the non-grassy terrain is also helping. So here I think I want to set up Sunny Day. And then we can start going in again with Torch Song. And I feel like we're in a much better position this time. So, to make this work, you might have to get a little lucky with teammates. You might even have to get a little lucky with the moves that Serperior chooses to use, like maybe hope for more Iron Tails and Dragon Pulses and Gastro Acids compared to Leaf Storms. I think I should heal here for sure. Because I don't think I could live 2 Leaf Storms. Was that a crit? Or is that just like good? That did way more than I thought it was going to do. It's possible Belly Bolt's light screen is gone again. Remove negative effects from itself. Okay, I'm going to slack off again. And I'm going to hope Belly Bolt can maybe get off another light screen. It did, so that's good. That still does a lot of damage, though. That was a crit. Okay, well that makes sense. I need to start doing damage, though. Like, none of our teammates are going to be doing any damage for us. And also, using all of those slack-offs during or while the sun was up was a bit of a bummer. But yeah, we're not taking any Leaf Storm damage anymore, really. So I think we can start going in with Torch Song. In fact, I think we need to. We're kind of running out of time. But even that did a decent chunk, so I think just a couple more Torch Songs and we should be in there. And I think I'll slack off maybe next turn, just to be safe. Because I think a crit Leaf Storm could ruin us. We're not out of the woods yet, Taylor Swift. That's some decent damage, though. There's an argument to be made for not worrying too much about how much health we have. Okay, so since it paralyzed us, rather than using Slack Off, we can instead actually do a Heal Cheer to both heal us and get rid of the paralysis. And I think I'm just going to hope that the Heal Cheer like heals a lot. It's weird to me that the amount that a Heal Cheer can heal can like vary. But that was a good heal. That was a good heal from the Heal Cheer. And we're not taking a ton from Leaf Storm still, which is great. And it hasn't reset our stats. I don't know if it's going to anymore even. I think we might be in the clear at this point. Unless I'm mistaken. Cool. I'll take the para. I'll take the free turn. That's great. And we've used 8 torch songs. Did I need to use the PP ups? I wonder. I think it's going to be close. But I think you're just better off using the PP ups anyway. You know, smoke them if you got them. Just to be safe. Because it would be such a bummer if you got, like, close to the end of this fight and then you ran out of attacks. That'd be such a silly way to lose. Like, that was, I think, our 10th torch song. So you could maybe finish off this fight just, like, relying on your teammates' damage. But why even risk it, you know? Just use an 11th torch song at that point. But we did it. There's 7-star Tera Serperior with its hidden ability Contrary. A very cool Serperior to use if you want to, you know, bring it for competitive singles or VGC. I think Contrary Serperior can be very effective in both. But here's yet another 7-star that we can add to our collection, which is very good. I don't know, there's not many starters left to have 7-star Tera Raids. They've done all of the fire starters, for instance, except for Infernape and then Skeledirge. I don't know if they're gonna do Tera Raids for the Paldea starters, but I think Infernape is the only other fire starter that hasn't had a raid yet. And then I guess we can take a look at the box here and see what else. I think actually all of the Gen 4 starters, like Torterra and Empoleon, I think I'm wrong about that, though. There was an Empoleon, right? I'm pretty sure. And there was a Torterra. Am I wrong? Hang on, we'll check. We'll check. I'll just, like, stop saying stuff, and then we can actually... We have the ability to just check. So let me move Serperior here over to 7 stars. Yeah, there has been Empoleon here. Ice Terra, Empoleon. There has not been Torterra. So they've done Venusaur, they've done Meganium, they've done Sceptile. No Torterra, they just did Serperior. Chestnut, Decidueye, Rillaboom. So Torterra is the only grass starter remaining. And then water starters. They've done Blastoise. Feraligatr is not here. So Feraligator's missing. Who else? Swampert's here. Empoleon's here. Samurott and Hisuian Samurott are here. And for what it's worth, Decidueye and... Hisuian Decidueye and Typhlosion and Hisuian Typhlosion are here. Samurott, Greninja, Primarina, and Inteleon. So I think the only remaining starters are Feraligatr, Torterra, and Infernape. And that's one of each. And I wonder if maybe them not getting 7 stars in this game means that perhaps those are going to be the starters for Legends ZA, Feraligatr, Infernape, and Torterra? Well, 2 of those are Gen 4. I feel like if for the starters, this is getting off topic from this video, but if you'll let me indulge. I don't think they will choose 2 starters from the same generation for the starters of Legends ZA. So anyway, I'm probably getting way ahead of myself. But anyway, those are the only 3 starters that haven't received 7-star Tera Raids yet. So they're going to be next, I assume. Again, Feraligatr, Infernape, and Torterra. It'll be interesting to see what order they come in. I assume Feraligatr might be next, in fact, just because they've done a fire and a grass, so I assume Feraligatr will probably be next. Yeah, and then they'll probably finish with Torterra and Infernape. But thanks so much for watching. We successfully got the 7-star Serperior, so that's great. And I would argue, after I kind of sorted out, I mean, increasing Torch Song's PP to 16, even though we only needed 11 moves, still increasing it even the once ended up mattering. And kind of sorting out my strategy, not opening with Sunny Day, also not having Arboliva on our team, and having the Belly Bolt with Light Screen. I think both of those, the first one, the Arboliva, I think led to us losing, and I think the Belly Bolt, if it wasn't, you know, necessary, I don't think it hurt by any means. I think it was definitely useful to have a Light Screen user on our side. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe to the channel for some more Pokemon stuff. I'm also doing Balatro and a playthrough of the Plucky Squire. If either of those things interest you, they're also happening on the channel. I also regularly do Pokemon stuff on Twitch, twitch.tv/Caprio_, if you'd like to join me. I'm currently streaming a lot of Pokemon Emerald, doing some post-game completion stuff in Emerald at the moment. So if that interests you, I'd love for you to join me live on Twitch. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Let me know how you did with this 7-star Serperior raid, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.